Nurse Sue here, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own ranch dressing. Super simple, incredibly inexpensive, and oh so delicious. So very simple, only takes a couple of ingredients. This recipe was kind of mind-blowing when I made it for the first time. I was like, wow, where's this been all my life? So I'm going to start with, and I'm making a double batch because we eat a lot of salads here. So I'm making extra. You of course can cut this in half. The recipe that I have in the description will be half the recipe, but I'm doubling it just because, like I said, we really like a lot of salads, so we'll definitely eat the dressing. So I'm actually going to use my blender cup because this is not a lot to put into a big blender. You kind of lose it in the bottom. So I'm just going to use my blender cup. And the first thing I'm going to start with is just some milk. And I have a half a cup of milk there. And then the next thing I'm going to add is cottage cheese, right? How crazy is this that I'm putting cottage cheese in here? Okay, even if you don't like cottage cheese, just hang on a minute, okay? You have to try this recipe because you cannot tell that the base of this is cottage cheese, trust me. That's why this is really good too to make on your own. It's packed full of protein, so it's really good for you. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I just have some ranch seasoning here. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of ranch seasoning in here. How easy is this so far? That powder came up and I'm like, okay. How easy is this so far, right? So I have my cottage cheese, milk, and then just a little bit of ranch seasoning. I'm going to put this in my blender here, and we're going to start to blend this up. Okay, so it just doesn't work when you want it. There we go. Give this a quick blend, and we will have our salad dressing. How crazy is that, right? There we go. So one of the other things, I'm going to turn this off just so you can hear me. There is a ranch dressing out there that I really like, and I don't know if it's called taco ranch or spicy ranch or whatever. So when I made this the other day, I was like, let me get a little creative here. So I put my ranch seasoning and then I put just a little bit of taco. Now the taco kind of takes over everything, so you want less taco. So I just put a little bit of taco seasoning in with my ranch mix, and oh my goodness, it was amazing. You could do dill mix though. If you want to put some dill in there instead of ranch, you could make this a dill dressing. You could do, like I have New Orleans Cajun seasoning. You could do the Montreal steak seasoning. Just your base is just the milk and the cottage cheese. From there, you can have a lot of fun with this. I love garlic, so I'm certain that I'm going to have a garlic one pretty soon. But you've got the extra protein from the cottage cheese, super simple and economical, so it's not going to cost you a lot of money to make this on your own. So I absolutely love it. The other twist to this that I did is I put in less milk and made it really thick like a dip. So we had some veggie dip. And then we were doing crackers. We were dipping crackers in it. So good. One of the best things though that we did with it is I had some like the baguettes and I cut slices and I put them in the air fryer and just toasted them up a little bit. We took that taco ranch spread and put on there, and then slices of avocado. Oh my goodness, it was wonderful. So play around with the recipe, try different seasonings, just get creative and see what works for you. That's all there is to ranch dressing. How easy is that? Well, I hope you'll give the recipe a try. Let me know what you think, and thanks for stopping by today.